My name's Ed Howard. I'm an ex-regular Sergeant Major and I'm the school staff instructor.
Right, my name's Lorraine Johnson and I'm the head of the Navy section of the CCF at Stamford School.
Hi, I'm Megan Gunther. I'm a flight sergeant with the RAF and I'm head of the RAF section.
Hello, I'm Will Lewis. I'm a petty officer in the Royal Navy section at Stamford and Dowd School CCF.
So the Stamford and Dowd School CCF was founded in 1916, so we've not long had our 100th year anniversary. We sent a lot of staff and students into fight in the First World War, and sadly 53 old boys and staff were killed during the First World War. A similar number of boys and staff volunteered in the Second World War, and we are remembering the 47 of those who were killed in the Second World War.
The Army section, these guys, they get involved in a lot of shooting and weapon handling as well, and they do exactly the same skills as the regular soldiers do to make sure they're perfectly safe. But we teach them small unit tactics just to keep everyone on the toes and make sure it's nice and physical. We also teach practical things like first aid and navigation skills as well, how to use a map and a compass, as well as going away in camps and courses where all this is reinforced by other cadet training teams and the regular army as well.
Right, in the Navy section, we have some weeks where we're in the classroom learning practical skills such as navigation, use of compass and map, but also we get the opportunity to go out onto Rutland Water where cadets learn how to sail, windsurf and sometimes paddleboarding as well. We have some fantastic opportunities in the Royal Navy to go and visit establishments around the country, including sailing and powerboating in places like Portsmouth and Southampton.
Also, one of my favourite parts and most memorable parts of being in the CCF was going on the courses, especially there's an annual leadership course at Britannia Royal Naval College, which I thoroughly enjoyed.
We have an RAF section as well, and integrated into their programme is flying every year. They also learn about the theory of flight and different types of aircraft and how it all works, as well as basic military knowledge about the RAF and its history.
In the RAF, as well as doing the normal activities like drill and lessons that all the other sections do, we also have the opportunity to do flying and gliding courses as well as first aid courses.
The national organisations behind the Army, RAF and Navy organise some really, really useful camps and courses for cadets that they can go on in their school holidays. And I think that in itself is going away to spend a week under a high pressure or in a high pressure environment with cadets they don't know, putting themselves under that pressure to develop those new skills is a fantastic way of developing strengths in areas that they didn't know they had.
One of the things we all did as a group in the CCF, we all went away as a section and we stayed on HMS Bristol, which was a ex-Cold War ship. It's now it's not in dry dock, but it's permanently rigged up.
Some of the things I enjoy about the CCF is the REST competition the RAF does, because it encompasses a lot of different aspects of the RAF with first aid, shooting, history and other things.
I think CCF is fantastic for encouraging those leadership qualities in students. They get an opportunity to organise their own activities, to run them with younger cadets, to encourage and mentor younger cadets as they go through the CCF.
The cadets get so many takeaway skills such as teamwork and life skills such as quite an advanced level of first aid.
Some of the most notable things I've learnt in the CCF would be teamwork, leadership, communication. That's been a big benefit to me. Also sailing, rope work and all the activities that you would expect to do in the Navy section.
Some of the things I've learned in my time in the RAF section is RAF knowledge, some of the RAF history and a lot of drill.
Hopefully some of these things will stay with them for the rest of their lives. For all we know, we're producing captains of industry or admirals of the fleet, and hopefully in 20 or 30 years time people will be able to look back on their experience with fondness and think maybe in some small way we've set them on their journey of life.
I think the CCF is fantastic for building the confidence of students in new areas, and we really, really see growth in them over the 4 years that they're with the CCF.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope it's taught you something about the Stamford and Dowd School CCF.